What's cracking, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to White Guys Podcast, where white guys talk about white guy things. And today, me, a white guy, Kuba, and this other white guy, who is my co-host, Doyle, will be talking about these things. Doyle, do you have anything to say today?
Okay,
Anything
first
personal
of
happen?
all, you eventually hit a diminishing return on the white guys. I just want you to know that. Because eventually it loops over to being racist.
Oh,
And
no!
just eventually it sounds weird.
Yeah,
Just put that out there.
I
Uh,
mean, you're right.
well,
However,
yeah?
no, you're right.
Yeah,
No,
just,
no, I
okay,
can't
just,
defend it.
before someone comments that, yeah, we know. We know, that's the joke. It's
Wait a
just,
minute.
okay,
White Guys
first of all,
Podcast does not endorse racial
if you have to
discrimination.
say that, you probably do. It's like opening up a conversation with saying, "I'm not a Nazi, but..."
Oh hell no, bro!
Real thing that happened to a friend of mine.
Oh my god, it did.
I know, that's
It
why I
did.
used that exact fucking... And the teacher just goes, "If you have to open up an argument with 'I'm not a Nazi, but...,' then you're probably a Nazi." He was just so fucking flustered. It was hilarious. All right, I want to make an addendum to a story we talked about last week, just a quick one. In the sense that we may have potentially kind of almost totally lied about the fucking missile strike, because it's looking like it actually came from Ukraine, and not Russia. So we may have just accused a country notable for doing war crimes of a war crime.
Big oopsie daisy.
Yep, my bad,
Massive
guys.
oopsie daisy.
Well,
Might
this is
be-
also often used that Ukraine has also been committing war crimes to POWs, torturing prisoners of war. And I just want to chime in and say, despite the fact that my thoughts on this war are out there on the internet, now you know who I'm rooting for here. It's not Russia. Gotta put that out there because someone will misconstrue me.
What?
Someone
It's
out there
not?
go, "Man, I knew Doyle was a Russian, like, what was it, like a
A
spy?"
Russian apologist.
A
bro?
Russian apologist too. Yeah, I'm like Tucker Carlson, dude.
No, you're part of the KGB, bro. Do not capture
Yeah, I'm
me
the
right
Red Sun.
now.
I'm a supervillain.
Shit.
No, but
You know, granted,
sorry.
back when we did talk about this news last time,
It literally just came out.
right. Yeah, like when we talked about it, there was, I don't think evidence came out that it was Ukraine yet. I think the assumption was still that it was Russia.
Yeah, I imagine
So-
literally the day after we uploaded though, it changed completely.
Oh yeah,
Which sucks. That's like that happens a lot now.
this is a very consistent theme of the show. It's like if you watch what we do, what we say, assume the opposite party is at fault because news will come out at the
Unless
opposite party.
if we make an addendum, then you know. This is currently
Then
it's funny to me, especially because like I always two things. One, Wednesday is not a very eventful day normally. It just so happens these days that Wednesday is the most important day of the week. Okay, note to self, I'll remember that. Two, I can't imagine Putin's surprise when for once he was blamed for something that he actually didn't do.
I like to imagine Putin waking up out of bed. Like he gets out of bed, he checks like his phone, he checks with his intelligence, and all of a sudden he sees all these articles like Russia bombed Poland. He's like, what? What? The fuck, guys?
Yeah.
I didn't do it this time. What the fuck?
The thing is, though, it's like Boy Who Cried Wolf. He always fucking lies about doing this shit, too. So we all just assumed it was him. Like, this is, oh my god. But regardless, I think even no matter what the circumstance is, when it comes to war crimes, everyone's held accountable. All right?
Not the victors, never the
Not
victors,
the victors.
bro.
That's why I'm saying that needs to change. We should start changing that.
All I'm saying is, regardless of the circumstance, our country and many countries are still funding the Ukrainian war effort, and some people might be like, but they do war crimes. But at the end of the day, funding the guys who are preventing the guys who are invading other guys is a net benefit to all the guys who they may potentially invade.
Yeah, I was gonna say I still support Ukraine. Like, this guy's country just got bombed, and he's still rooting the guys who bombed it. Just put that out there.
Dick rattle.
I'm just saying though, I still root Ukraine the whole way. I just think like, guys, come on, it's cool on the war crimes for a minute. Can't really root for the bad guy here.
It sucks, especially with the POW thing,
That does
because
suck.
like, it's one thing if the POWs are assholes. Granted, torture is still pretty much not a
Torture is kind of
win
cringe.
under. Yeah, it's kind of cringe. The Geneva Conventions will look at you and be like, bruh, if you do that shit. However, it's much worse when the people who are being tortured are most likely not on the side of the people they are fighting for. They're just forced to do it.
Yeah, exactly. I hate to say it, but part of me does feel kind of bad for like the Russian troops because you know damn well they don't want to be there. They know what they're doing is insanely wrong. They just have to be.
Yeah. No, I can't attest this personally, but my mother watches a lot of news on like media sites from other countries, mainly Poland, which is probably unsurprising if you know anything about my ethnic background.
No way.
But yeah, no, it's crazy. You'd think she'd watch like the fucking Iraq news or some shit, like crazy that, right?
Mm-hmm.
However, apparently she was talking about how a lot of like Russian soldiers are in this damned if you do, damned if you don't position where they can't really desert or like even refuse to fire. They will just get shot.
Yeah.
And many of them just like end up calling their mothers, like begging for help because they don't know what else to do. And it's actually very morbid, very depressing.
It's like this is this is terrible. The whole war is fucking terrible. All right, I'm gonna be first to say it. I don't blame the Russian soldiers so much as I blame the fucking Kremlin. All right, there's a crisis in the Kremlin right now.
No fucking way. Doyle said the thing, guys. It's crazy.
Well, no one knows that's the funny thing yet. We're gonna have to say it every episode until that's gonna be a title: "Crisis in the Kremlin." I'm stealing that.
Okay, I get you.
Don't say KKK. Do not. We're 7 minutes in. God.
Damn, bro. 7 minutes in, we're like 7 minutes too late to the party, bro. What are you on about?
That's a bit. Yeah, but I just want to make that quick addendum to last week's story. I keep up with that shit. And if any more updates happen to it, I will probably put those in the future episodes. Who knows?
Again,
At this point, tomorrow, we're going to come out and say, no, it was actually China who did it. And then you know damn well I'm going off.
Bro, first police stations, now they're shooting missiles all willy-nilly, bro. Hell no.
I think I talked about, no, maybe I didn't, but like Justin Trudeau like talking shit to Xi Jinping.
I think we did mention this.
Yeah, I mentioned it. I just think it's badass. I'm just saying, like, I say one about Trudeau. I like, given the options, I'll take the one who's currently telling China to screw off.
Talking shit to the scariest man on the block, right? It's the big bully.
It's funny, and this is like, I found this out. You actually watch that conversation. I think it's only pictures. I actually don't know. Xi never looks directly at Trudeau. He never looks him in the eyes.
He never does. Yeah, he never does. He like kind of looks away, and he kind of like
down.
Doesn't even listen to him. He's not even listening to.
Well,
him
it's not just that. It's that because when those pictures go to China, they Photoshop it to make Xi Jinping look taller than him, and looking down at him. That's what a lot of dictators do.
No, they do, but it's just always funny to me. It's such a little fucking circle jerk, bro. That's so funny.
Like, dude, when fucking Canada is telling you to screw off, you fucked up. When the Netherlands told you to screw off, you fucked up. Just put it out there. Wait till America gets involved.
When America gets involved, they just send their entire military, bro. What are you on about?
Probably will. They'll find out that China has some oil.
Bro, have you seen their factories? Have you seen them? I'm sorry. This is news.
Kuba raises a fair point. But as I'll put that, I think that's really funny. And not funny, it's also cool. It's been a long time since Canada had a prime minister who's willing to actually say, "Hey, can you stop interfering with our elections, please?"
Yeah, I'm just glad our leader is not meat riding the people the public dislikes and does not want anything to do with.
Yeah, I
And
don't really.
I'm not talking about the population. I'm not talking about the population.
Please. I don't really agree with Trudeau on everything, but given the options right now, he's definitely one of the better ones. And that is fucking sad, to be honest with you. Considering he's literally there because of nepotism.
Bro, can about to keep staying in a state of stagnation for another 4 years? Impossible.
Well, I'm probably not voting Pierre, so.
I haven't really looked into enough of their policies. All I know is I do not.
All I
like
know is
either
Pierre
of them.
took pictures of extremist groups, and I don't really support that. I don't really care. That's like Donald Trump level shit.
No,
I'll look more
it,
into it at election
extreme.
time.
Yeah, he's just extreme, bro. You wouldn't get it.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait till election time comes and we have a whole episode about Canadian politics.
Oh hell yeah!
People are like, "What the fuck is a Canada?"
It's actually going to be educational for once. We're actually going to say.
I have to get Primac on the show for that.
We need to, bro. We need to get Anthony
because he understands that shit way better than I do. Because admittedly, our election system is way more confusing than America.
It is, however, I would say to some minuscule. Well, no, actually, to a significant extent, it's more democratic than.
Oh no, it is.
America's
It's
is.
just very complicated. So like, I don't want to sit here and explain it. I literally need a graph to explain it, and I'm not even gonna try.
You do.
Most
Canadians do not understand the system at all.
We don't. We literally don't. If you ask a fucking Canadian, I'll say it right now. I don't fucking know. I need to look at a graph to understand this shit. If you ask an average Canadian how our elections work, they could not tell you. No one could. I guarantee you right now, if I call up all my friends and ask them, I can't because they're busy. Just put it out there if you ask me to. They would not be able to explain it.
No,
and also,
right.
they know that we're on the show, so they give me a shitpost answer.
Just sends you fucking. They'll probably just send you penis pictures or something.
I wish. What?
So, in unrelated territory, straying off in the news a bit, because
we'll go off this topic for now until the elections come around.
Yeah, because then it's a lot more like topical, you know. Today, before we started recording, I had an exam, and I have to be honest, it was one of the worst exams I've ever taken in my life. Not because it was hard, not because the content fucked me up. I actually think I did pretty good on it. The issue was that my fucking intestinal tract decided to have a field day, and I had to go take multiple shits mid-exam. It was bad, bro.
I want you to know
that
right now, that's not just you. I have also had to take many shits, like, quite frequently recently.
Yeah, dude. We also have another friend who keeps telling us about his monster shits, and it's like at least once every couple days.
Well, that's just who he is, a person. That's just not like, I don't know what's with me right now, but like I do feel that like I'm kind of binging Better Call Saul right now. I literally am starting season 4 tonight, and I was like, fuck man, I can't get through this episode. I just feel like I gotta take a shit constantly. So I just kept going upstairs to shit.
No, actually, it's insane. I've taken like almost double-digit shits today, and I don't know.
Okay, I haven't gone that bad. That's insane. For me, it's like I just go, "Oh my god!" It feels more like the feeling of taking a shit.
No, I actually had full-on shits, like
oh my god,
stacked ones, bro. Like,
let me see a doctor.
No, I just eat a lot, bro.
Okay, yeah, that's true thing, Curb. Oh my god.
Bro, listen, Kirby's stomach ain't a black hole, bro. It all gotta go somewhere.
Dude, Kuba, for once I know what the description of the episode's gonna be. Is there Kuba takes a monster shit and Doyle watches Better Call Saul?
Yes.
Because I said that, now that has to be the description. Even though I probably have more interesting stories to talk about.
Yeah, but shits are funny.
No,
like,
your part's staying.
Yeah, my part's dubious, bro. No, but it was like really bad. It was like I'd sit there, do problems for like 10 minutes, and I just had to fucking speed run to the bathroom, try to like, you know how you like kind of have to apply pressure? I don't know how to explain it, but you're applying pressure to your ass in a sense, you know, to poop.
Like kind of like forcing it out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And like the more you force it out, the like redder your face gets, right?
sure. Yeah, I can't really see my
Yeah.
face when I'm pooping, but yeah,
I can. I have a mirror kind of like
you have
right
a
to the
mirror
left.
so you can watch yourself poop.
I can watch myself shit. Yeah, you got a
Okay.
problem with that?
No, I just okay. Go off, man.
Yeah, I was tomato red, bro. I was trying to speed run that. I was going for the 80%. I'm gonna be real. It was rough. Doesn't help with the
Imagine you
wipe
looking
was.
yourself dead in the eyes.
Yeah, I'm staring intimately at myself as I'm doing it. My head's like fucking shaking.
Like, yeah, the sweat pouring down your eyes. You're like hyperventilating.
Bro.
It's like a third one in the past 20 minutes.
This reminds me of another shit story I had when I went to visit some relatives in Germany. It was like I was like 10 or 11, I think, and it was just me. It was my family went to Ireland to handle some like stuff business we had there. So it was just me and like my relatives who live in Germany, and I was staying with them. It was really hot though, and the bathroom didn't have ventilation, and I needed to take a monster shit. Like, sorry, like a fucking what you call it, like a Cthulhu size shit, bro.
I feel like there are
Some
better
next
terms for
level
it, but
stuff.
yeah, okay.
You get what I mean. You get what I
Size shit.
mean.
Yeah, like a monster turtle.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Godzilla of poop.
Eldritch. It's an eldritch
Eldritch.
shit.
It was an Eldritch
Yeah.
incantation.
And so I close the door and I lock it, and bro, there's no ventilation, but also the poop doesn't want to come out. It's like one of those really like when you don't have enough fiber type shits, you know? You got
Okay.
a fucking block down there, a brick. And so I'm in there for like 20 minutes, and I finally managed to reach the climax of the poop. And I'm like, thank God. Thank the Lord, that's over. And I step out of the bathroom, and my aunt and my cousin are both there. And they look at me as I come out, and they both start laughing their asses off. I'm like, what's wrong? And then I look at the mirror that's like right outside the bathroom, and I look like I just took a fucking shower because how intensively I was shitting in the bathroom, and because the fucking ventilation was there was no ventilation in there, it made it so much worse.
Coop,
And
I just imagine like you sit in the toilet and you can't get it out, and you're like sweating all this shit, and your face is red, and you pull out like an enchantment book from Minecraft and start reading out some ancient like Zegu Gaku Shindo Goku. It's like the Eldritch. They're doing fucking sorcery to make this thing just plop.
like my eyes go like back into my fucking skull as it's happening, and I like suddenly become like my posture becomes perfect, and like start levitating over the
Your
toilet.
eyes roll backwards. You need a fucking squatty potty, dude.
Bro, squatty potties are the shit though.
One of our friends, don't want to say, I don't know if he wants this information out there. He has like a stool that he uses when he goes to shit, and apparently, yeah, it does work because again, it is actually like your body is supposed to be like that. And he's like, no, I would recommend this to fucking anyone. But
No,
like,
that's
I just
fair.
don't have the balls to get squatty potty, and also I probably wouldn't use it, to be honest.
No, I wouldn't either because it's just like I don't have a squatty potty. It's just when
Sorry,
you
that name.
use them or like when you try like squat shit, it doesn't hit. It hits different, but not in a
different.
good way.
I mean, I'm
Right?
sure it is better for you, but like we've existed for a long time shitting sitting down. And honestly, my
Yeah.
bathroom time is like peak of my day. Okay? The bathroom
You're just
is
happy
a
you get to
comfort
jerk
place.
off.
No, I do no, Coop. I'm better than that.
No, you're better than that.
I'm better than that. The bathroom's my comfort place. I go on my phone, I sit in the toilet.
Comfort,
It's comfort.
comfort,
Oh, Coop. Don't do that.
comfort, bro.
Don't do that to me right now.
All
It's
right,
my,
all right. I
fine,
see,
okay,
I
let me
see.
rephrase. It's my happy place.
Happy
It's my
place.
happy place. I go in the
Still
bathroom.
has happiness in him when he
Oh,
goes to the
shut up.
bathroom.
I sit down in the toilet. I go, yeah, okay, it's my toilet. I sit there for a while. One thing I don't get, I sent a picture of this to one of my other friends. It was a bathroom toilet with like a fur cover.
No,
That's
I
gross.
hate those.
Yeah, anyone who has that, I don't want to talk to you.
It's so bad for hygiene. Like, think about it.
It's
Think
just
about it for a second.
fucking disgusting in general.
Yeah. Like, think about it for a second. When you have ceramic, if your dong fucking hits the, like, if you're sitting on it, if your dong hits the, like, hits the toilet or whatever, like, the next person who sits down, like, you can wipe that. You can clean it very easily because it's ceramic or, like, any kind of stinky pee-pee or anything else that lands on the, like, toilet bowl or whatever can be cleaned off easily. If you have the first seat instead of a ceramic seat, if your pee-pee hits that shit, what then? It, like, bro.
Yeah, no, it's just, now it's just like the worst. I seen a picture of one of those things, and it had shit all over it. Well, now what? Now it's just got. I'm not even going near that.
Yeah, you got to get a whole fucking new one.
Yeah, like I'm not putting that in the washing machine with my nice shirt. Okay, just putting that out there. Like maybe I put that in the washing machine on its own. That's a whole like load there, dude. That's if you don't have a washing machine, that's like whatever how much it costs at the dryers.
No, well, yeah. Here's the thing, even because then, is it worth cleaning? Plus, like
No.
first seat, it's like a different
It's not
material.
worth
than most
having,
cleaning.
Kuba.
Yeah.
If they
It's
have
not.
it, it's worth cleaning because they're stupid.
You genuinely have to clean it after every use.
It's not
Like
worth
otherwise, it will just get fucking musty. It will. There's no way around it.
Okay, well, I'm not. Okay, we've been on the show for 20 minutes. We're not talking about shit anymore. Oh my god, this is gross.
How
as
do you
fuck.
feel about bidets?
Actually, bidets are great.
You're so wrong. You just
No.
like shit up
No,
your ass,
no,
bro.
no,
I'm
no, no.
sorry.
I'm
sorry,
No,
bro.
bidets are just not common in Western culture, but in every other place in the world that can afford them, they are.
Well, I lived in Europe. I
Yeah,
can assure you,
They're
I've
new,
never.
Kuba.
I can assure you, I've
was
never
talking-
seen a bidet in a European household.
I was talking to this guy. He was from Dubai, okay? And we're having beers together one time, and he said like, "This is a real conversation we had before anyone calls me racist." He goes, "You white guys are fucking disgusting. Your asses are always brown, like 'cause you don't have bidets here." And I said to him, I said, "I'm sorry. Does the brown guy not like brown ass?" And then we had chocolate. We just kept drinking. It was awesome. But like, that's what I realized. He talked about how they were very common elsewhere. I went, "What the fuck?"
Nah, bro, that's just people in Dubai being weird. That's all I'm gonna say. Have you seen their culture, bro? They leave fucking Lamborghinis and Bugattis off on the side of the road and just abandon them. Like,
Well,
they're
I was
already
gonna
out
lead
of
into
there.
something else, but like speaking of shit, the FIFA World Cup. Trust me, Cuba, this
Whoa.
gets so terrible.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Qatar, the country, bribed FIFA to hold the World Cup in their country. It was supposed to be in Australia.
Wait, I've heard about this.
Oh, you were
I think
telling
I've
me
heard
you
about
did.
this actually.
Okay. So they basically.
Well, you didn't mention the details.
Well, yeah, I didn't want to spoil it yet. For
Go
people,
on.
I wonder if people. We should say that we don't tell each other our stories before we start the show. We think it's funnier if we go into it blind.
Yeah, so then one person looks like a head ass when they don't know.
Well,
what
one
the fuck's
person's like
going
learning
on.
the whole story from the other guy as it's happening, and this is still ongoing currently. This whole thing. I'm not gonna go into detail what FIFA is, but the guy who runs FIFA right now, I forgot his name. It's like Infantino or something. That's his last name. Is a fucking dumbass, and he's trying to defend it. So Qatar currently, okay. First of all, the stadium that they have that they built for this was built by slaves. Okay.
Oh, that's
like,
a bad look.
a bit, right? Second, they don't want people leaving the restricted area they have for them for FIFA. So for context, you can buy like a pass to like stay overnight in like a tent. Admittedly, it's a pretty nice tent. Except for the floor. Other than that, it's a fairly nice tent. You got nice beds. Everything other than the beds suck. To be honest. And if you leave that, they get mad at you. The first I heard about this was there's a cameraman reporting for like I don't know BBC or something, and they threatened to destroy his camera. The security guards, despite the fact that like I'm recording for the news, like I'm on the news, I have a news pass, and like we don't care. Shut that off, or we'll destroy it.
They do not care.
They do not care. So let me just put this out there. So first of all, Qatar is not like a place for football for European audiences, but I'm Canadian, so I'll say soccer. Qatar does not care about soccer, okay? And they very clearly bribed. His name is Gianni Infantino, the FIFA president, to host it in their country.
They got motherfucking Giovanni from Pokemon, bro.
They got fucking
hell
Giovanni, and this guy is a goober. All right, I'll get to him when I get to him. But more so, these guys they don't believe in women's rights. They use slaves, of LGBTQ plus issues, and the whole 9 yards. All right, these guys should not be hosting a tournament. And worst of all, could you imagine watching a soccer game without beer?
Yes, I don't drink.
No, it's soccer. Jesus, no one watches soccer without beer.
That's how they keep it from boring them to death.
No, my point exactly.
I'm sorry, soccer. I'm sorry, soccer.
No, soccer sucks as a sport. I'll say. I don't know why. Hockey is objectively more fun to watch.
Because people beat the shit out of each other.
Yes, exactly. And soccer players go, "Wah, my knee hurts." It's your fault. You run for a living. Your knee should be better than that. We know you're faking it. If I fell, my knee broke. That makes sense. If yours, I don't believe you. Anyways, they banned beer from this whole event. And this is crazy because FIFA had a I actually don't know the number. I'm going to say $75 million contract with Budweiser because that's what it was in previous years.
Mm-hmm.
So they just banned beer altogether, which completely destroys that contract. It's a huge breach of contract. I don't know what Budweiser... If I was Budweiser, I'd probably sue, to be honest with you. That's insane.
I think if it's a breach of contract, you damn well can. Like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a breach of contract because like, the whole deal was that they'd serve Budweiser at the event. But lo and behold, Qatar wants everyone to follow their customs when they're there. So, women have to wear the clothing that they want them to wear. No rainbow flags, no beer.
Women have to have no rights? Shocker.
While they're there.
Yeah.
And that's kind of privilege. But they also want no Jewish food or kosher or whatever. Like, this is... And Gianni, and this is where it gets you crazier, he gave a speech. I think it was when they, like, said, like, no LGBTQ plus stuff. He goes, I feel with gays, or whatever. I need to pull up. It's such a terrible speech.
Please get the actual quote, because...
Okay,
that's
here
wild.
from The Guardian, 11 eye-catching lines from Gianni Infantino's speech in Qatar. Alright? It's a long speech, so I'm glad we had this. Okay, so he opens with this, I believe. And this is a direct quotation. Today, I have very strong feelings. Today, I feel Qatari. Today, I feel Arab. Today, I feel African. By Kuba, while I'm talking about this, Google a picture of this guy. He looks like
I just did. He looks like a fucking soccer ball.
He looks like someone Googled Jeff Bezos. Like he looks like someone ordered Google Jeff Bezos from Wish.
No, he looks like you get those AI generation sites to make you a Jeff Bezos.
Exactly. Bro. Okay, so today I feel African. Today I feel gay. Today I feel disabled. Today I feel a migrant worker. I feel like them because I know what it feels like to be discriminated, to be bullied as a foreigner in a country. At school, I was bullied because I had red hair and freckles, which he doesn't have, right? He like shaved or whatever. I was bullied. Plus, I was Italian. So imagine, I didn't speak good German. What do you do then? You lock yourself down in your room, you cry, and then you try to make some friends. You try to engage. You don't start accusing or fighting. You start engaging. This is what we should be doing. Hey, they're the ones banning our guys. By the way, Qatar lost their first game.
Funny.
In their first ever World Cup appearance, they lost 2-0 becoming, this is from Wikipedia, becoming the first host nation to lose their opening game.
That is beautiful. There's something about that's a little chef's kiss, I must say. I love that. That's great. That's just so deserved.
I like how he uses the term migrant workers instead of slaves. Just
Listen,
man, that's
anything for that good publicity, bro. Anything. He knows his way around words, bro. He got the whole lexicon on download.
He does. Like, and that's only the opening. There's a pretty long speech, but I'm not gonna go too in detail on it.
I'm sorry if you start your speech with today I feel Arabic, today I feel African, today I feel gay, today
yeah,
I
you
feel
probably
disabled.
fucked up.
You've lost. You've
fucked
lost.
up. Those three things.
You can't recover after those lines, bro. Yeah, especially as a white, like, generic ass bald old white dude that looks like he runs a country. That looks like he's the type of person everyone complains about being like the patriarchy or some shit.
This guy's a Disney villain.
He looks like a Disney villain. He does. It's the way his nose and like his eyes separate kind of makes him slightly have like that Pixar look to him, you know?
So on the Wikipedia page, there are like 10 fucking controversies for this, which makes this the largest subcategory of any of these categories here. I'm gonna read them all off. Maybe I'll go into detail on whatever one you want me to look at. Okay.
Let's go through it.
Number 1, migrant workers, slavery allegations, and deaths. Okay.
Oh. Deaths.
That's a big one. Wait, hold on. We'll come back to that.
Strong start.
That's
very strong.
Oh, this second one's nowhere near as big. Moved to November and December. It got delayed because it was supposed to be in Australia. I think that's what that is. Bidding corruption allegations from 2014. The Qatar diplomatic crisis in 2017. Russian participation. We all know what that one is, let's be honest.
It's always the Russians, bro. It's always the Russians.
Followed by LGBT rights, women's rights, fan corruption, the alcohol ban, Jewish visitors, and unpleasant accommodation. Holy shit, that's a list. They did every single fucking thing wrong.
Bro, they said no to all the rights, bro.
Holy shit. Who has rights? Even I don't as an alcohol drinker. If I show up, I'll get kicked out too.
Bro, no one is allowed, bro.
Oh my god. It baffles me because why the hell do you bribe an organization to do this huge fucking tournament in your country? Like, FIFA is a big deal, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
This is a huge tourist thing. If FIFA shows up in your country, tourism is going off the fucking charts. But not only do they not want people actually exploring their country, they don't want people talking to the locals, and they sure as hell don't want you to do fucking anything. And they don't want anyone to know shit about their country.
Yeah. It's like, it contradicts itself, right? Like, the only other reason you'd see them possibly do this for would be the vanity of being the country that's hosting FIFA.
Which is
however, that point,
they do it.
Yeah, but however, that point is null to anyone that isn't a citizen of Qatar at this point because everyone else is pissed off. So unless you're trying to make a point to your own country, what are you doing?
And
it's such a waste of money to bribe a fucking organization like this.
Exactly.
For this reason.
It baffles me because like this could have been fucking Australia. And Australia is fucking badass. And there's a place I want to visit someday, it's Australia, right?
That's the opposite of my opinion.
Well,
I do not.
Australia's fucking badass.
Bro, I'm sorry. You seen A, the wildlife, B, their currency, and
The
C,
currency is weird, yeah.
their wildlife.
Nah, it's sick, dude. I know, I'd like
Man,
to visit Australia.
talk to me
I
when
want
you-
to talk to people with the funny accents.
Man, I'm sorry. Talk to me when you have a drop bear fall on you. Have you heard of fucking drop bears?
No, I haven't.
They literally drop on you and fucking try to kill you
That's
from
just
the
a
tree
fucking
lines.
koala. That's just a fucking koala. Don't even fucking try. That's a koala.
They're evil koalas. That's the difference.
Evil
They're
koala.
evil koalas.
All these pictures I'm looking at of drop bears look fucking photoshopped.
Dude, it's so funny.
That's. I don't fucking believe this for a minute.
Nah,
This
bro,
is
the
not
drop bear.
real.
Fight the dropper, bro.
It's not real, Kuba. It's
Don't-
not real.
Nah, bro, don't fight.
It's just-
Nah, bro, the dropper is real. What the fuck you
It's
talking
not
about, bro?
real.
Nah, look at this fucking spooky ass picture, bro. Tell me this is
I was
real.
gonna say,
Tell
oh,
me-
look, Photoshopped. Well, because they fucking are. Sammy, did you send it to me?
Look at this
I
shit,
just
bro.
saw
Tell
that
me
one.
this
That's not real. That's Kuba. That's a. That's. Alright, well, drop
Nah,
bears is
bro,
not real.
fuck-
Australia's not as bad as
Talk-
Kuba's making out of it.
Talk to me. Talk to me when you have a bear fucking fall on your ass and maul you. Now, in reality, the reason it exists is because, like, koalas sometimes dads just fall out of trees
Yeah,
and
because
they
they're
made a myth
dumb.
about
They're
it.
fucking adorable, dumb creatures.
I'm pretty sure actual koalas can be violent, though.
Maybe.
However,
Like,
the-
so could fucking anything. You piss me off, I'll be violent. And I'm basically a koala. There's like, if I climb a tree, there's a pretty good chance I'm falling out of it. Just saying.
Shit, you really are koala. Constantly high off their ass on fucking shit.
I am a
Just
koala.
chilling
Dude,
around.
koalas know how to live their best life.
Yeah,
Like-
literally all they do is eat fucking leaves that make them high. Like, they are the
Dude.
stoner animal.
I could have been born as a koala.
It's crazy. you,
I fucking
you
wish.
should have been.
I could
God
have
made
been.
a mistake.
I would have been happier, to be honest with you. I probably
you
would
would
be
be.
like severely depressed. But no, that's Qatar. That's that conversation. Again, it goes a lot deeper, and every day more bullshit comes out. But it's
I'm
clear.
sorry, I want to hear more about the deaths.
Oh, sorry.
We're-
Yeah, give him 1 second for that.
Yeah, we should elaborate on that part of it more, I think. I feel like that's a big element we
Let me
just glossed
give
over.
me a second to read through this because this is a very long segment.
Okay, okay.
It's the
that's
longest
fair.
one, I think, which is fair.
Given that it's the only one that involves the loss of human life, I'm assuming, yeah.
Give me 1 minute. Okay. Okay. Okay, so about 250 Indian workers died each year, like working for Qatar. Again, I'm skipping details. Read the page yourself. Over 700 workers had died since 2010, and the Indian government said that was quite a normal number of deaths. That's, guys,
Bro, they really said all according to plan.
they really did.
That's crazy. That's a lot of people, bro. Hell no.
Fuck it. Okay, in 2015, a crew of 4 journalists in the BBC were arrested and held for 2 days after they attempted to report on the condition of workers in the country. The reporters had been invited to visit the country as guests of the government of Qatar. The Wall Street Journal reported in June 2015 that the International Trade Union of Confederations claims that over 1,200 workers had died while working on infrastructure and real estate projects related to the World Cup, and the Qatar government's counterclaim that none had. The BBC later reported that this often cited figure of 1,200 workers having died in the World Cup construction in Qatar between 2011 and 2013 is not correct, and that the 1,200 number is instead representing deaths from all Indians and Nepalese working in Qatar, not just those workers involved in preparation for the World Cup, and not just of construction workers. I feel like that's still more than that should be.
Any more than 0 feels like a notable number,
Yeah,
I'd say.
1,200's a bit above that.
Yeah, like a significant bit. That's like a whole school row. Like, you know? Like, I don't think any American school shooting has reached those numbers. Or you know, you get me? Like, that's a pretty big number.
Mm-hmm. This is something. Oh my god, it's actually a really long fucking thing with a lot of numbers I don't want to read right now, to be honest with you. This is something that I think people have to look at their own time, especially because I don't believe that White Guy's podcast is qualified to talk about the politics and relationships of other nations. Just gonna put, like, this is a bit more complicated than what we're used to, I think.
Me see bad Qatar people. Me say Qatar people
No,
bad.
I just got an email from the president of Qatar, or whatever. He said, "Stop."
No, it's just your IP. It doesn't say anything.
Yeah,
It's
this is
just
my
your
IP. He's like, "All right, well,
This you?
I'm being threatened." I'm being threatened. No, but really, this is very long. It's a lot of fucking numbers here that genuinely, I'd have to sit here and actually read this. Not really want to do that right now. I'm on recording, so if you guys want to sit here in 30 minutes of silence while I read this, that's on you.
ASMR.
ASMR. You hear me like mutter a word every now and then.
Genocide. Okay.
Yeah, Holocaust. Okay.
Ooh. Wow. Crazy
9/11.
that.
Got your one episode. We gotta mention it once in an episode. Bush did Qatar. No. Okay. Well, I also let me get the fun personal stories.
Okay.
Literally happened. I was at work the other night. And for those who know, I work in a drive-through, yada yada. And I do overnights. So I want to say,
I think I know where this is going.
you saw the post, and this is nuts to me because I don't know how long that has been there, but it must have been pretty recent. About 4 a.m, I have a running joke with one of the elderly that come by. He gets he gets 2 medium blacks, and don't make a joke about that, Kuba. So he makes a joke.
We're on
You're
recording.
gonna do it.
We're on recording.
That has not stopped you before.
Damn
it, he's correct.
He's good.
He makes a joke every time with me that he looks down, sees all the money on the ground, the coins, and he goes like, "Oh man, how'd you lose that? I'll get out there and take it." Yeah, whatever. But this time he looked out the window and he was looking down, and he went, "Well, how in the fuck did you do that?" And I go, "Well, I don't think I dropped any coins tonight." So I look out the window. I don't see it initially. It's on the left. I'm looking at the right. I'm like, "Yeah, it's only like 3 coins. Those weren't even me, I don't think." He goes, No, that." And I look and think, holy shit, this guy's missing his hubcap. Some dude's missing his hubcap for his tire. And it's just sitting there.
Nah, bro. It's the big coin worth like 50 regular coins.
Yeah.
It's a
if I get that,
collectible.
it's the whole paycheck.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was just so fucking flabbergasted because this was not there before. I can say without a shadow of a doubt in my mind that was recent. So it must have gotten there before I went to break, like somewhere before and after I got back from break. All right, so there's a 30-minute period, and it was a big one. It's like it came from a truck. All right, so like an F-150 or something. Which, by the way, if you have an F-150, you're overcompensating, and you should like sell that. You don't need it. Okay.
I
You're
think
just an asshole.
at one point, I don't know if it still is. It was the best-selling like truck, the Ford F-150.
Yeah, well, no.
Like,
if
by
you have a
large
truck
margin.
that fucking big, you're overcompensating.
What if I have? What if I have a Hot Wheels F-150?
That's fine. That's badass.
Okay.
I'm just saying,
Okay.
F-150s. Okay, big trucks like that piss me off. If I have to take a left at intersection and the guy ahead of me, and this is like 9 times out of 10 because everyone with a small penis thinks they need to have an F-150. They're on the other side also taking a left. I cannot see behind you. Do you understand that? Because for some reason your car is like 5 feet off the fucking ground, and also 20 feet. Like, you're in a tall ass car here, man. And
Bro,
no one ever
this
uses
shit
it.
basically. Yeah,
Sorry.
bro. This shit basically one of those fucking like what are they called? The monster truck. It's a monster truck, bro.
It's a fucking monster truck. And no one, and let me tell you, no one uses the back of that truck for shit.
They never do.
In my time at McDonald's, only one customer, and this was like last week, actually had something in the back of his truck. Okay? And it was like a generator or something. No one ever uses it. You buy that because it makes you feel cool, and that's great and all, but can you fuck off? And more
Like,
so,
listen-
no, sorry, it's always these bastards who think they know how to drive, but they don't. I'm freaking out here, man.
Bro, it's like young dudes who think that like they'll get bitches because they have big car, because big car cool.
If you're the fucking Mustang, you get bitches. If you have an F-150, everyone knows you're a loser. Christ.
True.
The only
Now, like,
thing that's on that same tier is a fucking Jeep. If you have a Jeep, you are a piece of shit.
dude, Jeep people are meat riders. It's like an F-150. I get it. Like if you
I get it
live,
if you need it. Because there are
If you- 'cause-
situations where you need that.
yeah. If you if you even if you don't consistently use it and you live in the countryside, I get it.
Yeah.
Like I get it, right? That makes sense.
But
But a
Jeeps.
fucking Jeep, bro. I'm sorry. If you got a Jeep, I don't get why you exist. I don't get what you're doing with it because you're sure as shit not going off road with it. I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Everyone
You
knows
have-
that you don't use it for what it's supposed to do. Maybe if you lived in fucking Australia. It's embarrassing.
Motherfucker, we're in Canada. We don't live in the outbacks. Like, holy shit. Right?
Yeah, you're
it's
not
the
taking it
ugliest-
off-road.
Yeah. You have the ugliest car known to mankind with no
Well,
practical
Tesla's working on it.
Tesla.
Tesla's gonna take that title.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I fuck with the Cybertruck more than I fuck with Jeeps.
No.
I would rather.
No, I can't.
No,
I can't.
Nah. Nah, I'm gonna say it, bro. I fuck with the Cybertruck more than I fuck with a Jeep. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm crazy for that opinion.
You are.
But
Dude, the Cybertruck is fucking gross as hell. Oh my
Listen, nothing is grosser than the fucking headlights on a Jeep. I'ma say it, bro.
god. I don't know, the headlights on the Cybertruck, maybe. Oh, sorry. Let me rephrase. The headlight.
Yeah, there's, bro. It's like
so
the RoboCop visor.
It's
like
not-
the RoboCop visor.
I'm not
bro.
gonna drive RoboCop's fucking helmet around. I feel like an asshole.
I mean, you would be.
If anyone ever drives a Cybertruck, if anyone touches this car ever, humanity has failed and we need a reset. This oh my
Humanity's
god,
already failed. People drive Jeeps.
you're right.
Okay.
People drive Teslas to begin with. They're shit cars. Like I actually
are.
don't get that.
They're actually not good and they're so overpriced. I get it, electric car, but herder, but
No,
fucking
I do think electric cars, like sooner or later, like not in our lifetime, will be the future.
yeah.
But as of
I
right
agree.
now, it's not feasible, and it's like they're selling it for way too much, and it's like, no, I'm good.
hmm It's a bigger pain in the ass than any porn star could give you, and like fucking. On top of that, the thing that flabbergasts me to no avail, and I know their value has been dropping significantly recently, but just how overvalued Tesla is as a motor brand compared to anyone else. Ford, I'm gonna dick ride here. Ford has been the staple like
Goddamn
car manufacturer for God knows how long, and I think they have genuinely sold more cars than any other. I might be wrong on this, but I think
Well,
they've
in
sold
North
more
America,
than like
I
any
think
other.
it's true.
Yeah, North America definitely. And their like shares are hardly even a fraction of what Tesla shares are worth. If I look it up, I'm pretty sure they're probably going to be around like $10.
What, Tesla or Ford?
Ford,
Ford's like 15.
14 right now.
Yeah.
They're 14 right now. Last I checked, they were 10. Damn, I should have bought.
And Tesla's
However-
170.
Yeah. Keep in mind, they were worth hundreds of dollars not too long
They're
ago.
down 6% today than I think they were yesterday.
Yeah, they're down like a exorbitant amount every day. It's
Yeah.
really bad.
Well, because
actually,
he
It's
bought fucking
humiliating.
Twitter like an idiot.
Yeah,
Like, again, people know my opinion on Elon Musk. He's a fucking idiot. But, like, God, he's pushing that boundary every day.
I think that's an opinion most people agree with.
I
though. He
think so.
genuinely-
Well, no, there are some people who think that he's a self-made billionaire. There are people who think that self-made billionaires exist, and those people I do not have respect for.
self-made billionaires are made on the backs of other people, bro.
Or their parents giving them absurd loans, or, apartheid, the diamond miners, or whatever the fuck Elon Musk's parents were. I'm just saying, like, there's no such thing as a self-made billionaire. And the biggest trick is convincing you that you could do it too. It's not real.
I do believe it's feasible in any person's lifetime to achieve exorbitant wealth. However, it will always come at the cost of someone else. That's what I believe. I think you can do it, but you have to take advantage of others.
The biggest insult in life. Listen, I can understand. I can get fine. I can't get behind it, but I can like accept Jeff Bezos and Elon and fucking Bill Gates, but fucking Kylie Jenner. Kylie Jenner pissed me off. It's only because people donated to her to make her the youngest billionaire.
Oh my god, yes. That
fucking pissed me. That is fucking... Make me the youngest billionaire! Fucking do it! You don't have the balls!
You needed more than she... Well,
I do need it more than she does. Her fucking parents are rich.
She was already a multimillionaire. And by... Not even like slightly, like... hundreds of millions probably already. And fucking people donate to her like holy shit.
Literally for the reason of making her the youngest billionaire. Like that is a level of fucking delusion I will never understand. How you can be so up someone's asshole. With that said, guys, donate to my GoFundMe to make me the youngest billionaire of all time. Do that. We're not making that. It's not happening because I'm not a piece of shit.
Well, here's the thing. You can't really knock Kylie Jenner too much for it, because at the end of the day, it's kind of genius.
No, it's just fucking men are fucking stupid. And it's young women with it's young teenagers with their parents' fucking credit cards. It's like Pokemon cards all over again.
It's genius, bro. You take advantage of other people, easy money, bro. That's called an income stream.
She saw Pokemon and Belle Delphine and said, "I can do that," but without ever live streaming.
Yeah, because she's much more recognizable than they are.
Unfortunately. Well, to be fair, if I saw like either of those two on the street and her, I'd probably recognize them. Kylie Jenner just blends in. Like she's not like that fucking out there.
I mean, she is kind of a generic hot chick kind of.
No, she's a default Saints Row character. Like when you're looking at the first like 6 options, the presets, that's one of them.
How have you both at the same time said something I can't see, but also 100% agree with?
Because Saints Row fucking the reboot sucked dick. And because of that, you can see it. Because I swear to God, without a doubt, I remember seeing a character in that game that looked like her. It was like a character someone made, but it was like a preset.
Yeah.
I wholeheartedly, she's a default fucking character in like an open world sandbox game.
I mean, yeah, no shit, she's a main character. She can make exorbitant profits in like 10 fucking minutes.
I mean, yeah, no, she currently is.
Yeah.
As we're speaking, as we are here on this show, where I
right,
drink
like by all means, she definitely is more qualified for main character status than either of us are with the things she's done with her life.
No, main character status comes from being interesting. Walter White wasn't a millionaire at the start of his story. His parents weren't rich. Right? His father/mother was not Woman of the Year. Okay?
Yes, but all we do is sit around and play video games and jack off.
You know what I want to do? Maybe I'm like a meth lord. I'm not though if the DEA is watching.
If the DEA is watching.
If the DEA is watching, I'm not. But maybe you would know me. Maybe I'm like Gustavo Fring. I use like my job to like launder money.
You use like a video fucking firm to like smuggle drugs.
I'd be a great.
Like what? You shove it into fucking cameras or some shit? You put it in the mic.
Shove it in the cameras. Wow. Do you have any idea? No, I would not do that. What we do is we have giant cases that we bring C-stands with. All right, and we put them in the C. Well, actually, no, it's with the lights. We put them with the lights. We definitely put the drugs with the lights.
No, you just knock out. Sorry. No, you just knock out the actors and staff, and then you fucking, like, shove it inside of them.
Okay, well, I probably wouldn't do that, but I'm gonna say, have you ever seen how big an Ari kit? Actually, that's one thing I really liked in Breaking Bad. There's one episode where they do like a newscast, and they actually use like real lights that you'd use on a shoot like that. And I thought that was really cool. They use ARRI lights, which I've used on some shots, and I just think I think it's cool when shows do that. They don't try and fake it.
I'm glad they have League of Legends reference. That's crazy.
Shut up. I don't know what you're talking about. What are you on about?
Ari, bro. Ari lights.
Oh.
I don't even play
I was
League,
like, actually lost. I was like, what the fuck? There's no League reference in Breaking Bad, to my knowledge.
Bro, imagine motherfucking Timo dealing out some of the Zaza, bro.
Timo is definitely a Jesse in this story.
He totally is.
I see a, hey yo, bitch. I don't know what Timo sounds like.
You're kind of in the ballpark, but needs to be a bit more like, kind of like a bit
What,
more
like
of
Jersey?
sponge like. No, like kind of sound. It's
Yeah,
like,
I'm not doing that.
Sound. Hey yo, Mister. Fuck, I can't even do it. I'm not even gonna try.
Please do not. Jesus. I mean, how far are you in Breaking Bad right now? Actually, out of curiosity, because you've been watching it.
Yeah, I just finished season 1 with my boy, and we haven't had a chance to watch it since he wanted. He asked me if I was free yesterday, but I wasn't because I was studying for the exam that I took exorbitant amounts of shits during. So
That's
I've been using that word a lot. I've been using that word a
heard
lot.
Exorbitant or shits?
Both.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, I mean, episode 1 of season 2. I actually watched the director commentary. The developer commentary of the Breaking Bad DS game. It's not real.
Bro, the 3D model on Walter White goes so hard.
I would love to see a fucking PlayStation model of Walter White.
Yeah, like a PS1 specifically.
Yeah, PS1
like
era.
style.
But like
it
was like really funny because Bryan Cranston directed some of the episodes in the show himself.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so
Really?
season 2, episode 1, he directs as well as acts in it, and he
Shit.
does a fucking fantastic. I didn't know he was a director like at all. He's really good at it.
Yeah. A lot of actors are, though, I've noticed. A lot of actors do also take up directorial roles.
They do. Well, they understand their character, especially after playing the character for a long time. So they understand their characters very well. They know what the character. You want to know a fun fact? You know who Mike is, who Finger is, the meme guy.
Yeah.
You haven't met his character in the show yet, but I found this out the other day because I know some Breaking Bad trivia. He was actually made on the spot because originally what his character was supposed to do, Saul Goodman was going to do, but they couldn't get Bob Odenkirk back to do that scene. So they made a whole new character based on, like, to be Saul's cleaner. Spoiler alert, a little bit, not really.
No way, you just spoiled it, bro. How am I
If
gonna
you
watch
know
it
who
now?
Mike is, you know that part of him, so I'm not too bad at it. But it was really interesting because like they made that whole he wasn't in the original script for the show. They made him up just to fucking because they couldn't get Bob back for one shoot. And he has one of the best story arcs in the entire show.
I mean, shit, he's instantly recognizable as the character, so like.
In
good
Breaking
on
Bad,
them.
I
Good
thought he
call.
was cool, but Better Call Saul, he's fucking awesome. Like, what a great character.
Have not watched it, cannot say.
Yeah, I know you haven't watched it. You know what? You'll get to it. You'll get to it.
Eventually, like at the rate I'm going, like talk to me next year, bro.
I'll tell you one thing. Better Call Saul is a lot easier to binge than Breaking Bad.
Really, because I've heard it has a slower pace.
It does because it's longer by like one season, but I use this term loosely. Funnier because you're following Saul and not Walter White. So like the watching Saul come up, the way Saul handles a problem versus how Walter handles a problem is fucking night and day, and it's hilarious. Because Saul has like the charisma of a fucking god, and Walter's the brain of a god, right? So watching Saul, I don't want to get into it too much, but like there's a whole bit where he has to make a commercial for his law firm, and he basically brings this film crew. By film crew, I mean 2 students, and this old man he worked for in a wheelchair to this plane. And he convinces the other guy who's showing them the plane. It's like a B-29 bomber jet. He convinces him that this old man is Lieutenant Fudge. That was his nickname.
Lieutenant Fudge.
Yeah, and he gave a whole story. He's like, yeah, well, his wife sent him fudge during the war. He doesn't talk anymore. He can't walk or anything. And he asks for water for Lieutenant Fudge because Fudge is having trouble breathing or whatever. And this Air Force guy goes to get it because he respects Lieutenant Fudge. And he comes back with the water and like 20 other soldiers. He's like, can we take a picture with Lieutenant Fudge? It'd be an honor. And this guy is not a lieutenant at all. He goes, yeah, sure. And this comes back to bite him in the ass because that commercial plays and they find out that this guy can stand and is also not a lieutenant. It's really funny. Just seeing him handle all this stupid law bullshit is really fun.
Yeah, because I think the thing that is appealing about Better Call Saul is definitely legal stuff.
100%, yeah.
Because I'm going to be honest, I played Ace Attorney. That shit does not represent law very well. However, it's still fun. Legal stuff is a lot more fun in media than it ever is in real life, but it genuinely is interesting, and
yeah,
I definitely think I enjoy that side of it. But I always hear people say it's slower paced than Breaking Bad, and that kind of
I don't think that's true. I find that it's very quick to the fucking punch. I find that plot threads that in Breaking Bad, where have taken multiple seasons, kind of get it feels like there's less going on here. And so it gets to it kind of faster. Where Breaking Bad is a lot more interconnected stuff, and here you have like two separate plots that seldom intertwine.
Yeah, so okay.
Like you have like Mike's plot line because Mike is actually very huge in this show, and then what's going on with Saul, and sometimes they meet in the middle, but then they spread out again. And it's interesting. It's very fun. I think I do definitely prefer Breaking Bad as a TV show. Like I couldn't binge it, but if I was watching that once a week, I would stay hooked. Here, I'm binging this and I like it, but like, I don't know. It's not as entertaining to me from like a dramatic standpoint.
Well, yeah. Breaking Bad is very fucking dramatic. I have.
It really is, and it just gets more crazy from where you are.
I know it does. That part I know about. It like fucking. It's cram-packed with shit, bro.
We're talking about Breaking Bad almost 10 years after it came out. That's how good this show is.
You know what's crazy to me? The fact that Breaking Bad memes are still relevant and more so than ever. And I get it. Better Call Saul's ending, and that kind of definitely also contributes to that. But most of the memes are related to original Breaking Bad and not Better Call Saul.
Exactly, yeah. It really is just a show that can stand the test of time. It's one of the, dare I say, one of, like the best TV show of all fucking time. It is really goddamn good.
The meat writing is crazy.
The meat writing is cracked right now, but genuinely, as far as TV shows go, it lasts as long as it needs to. No more, no less, and it has a really satisfying ending too. Like, it didn't go on for 10 seasons. Walking Dead, which, by the way, just ended, actually.
It finally did?
Yeah, it actually unironically ended, like, this week.
They finally put down the, like, half-breathing dog that is, like, suffering and in pain. It's, like, whimpering and basically begging to die.
Like,
and
no, it really is. Walking Dead started in 2010 and ended November 20th. So, literally yesterday. As of recording yesterday, yeah.
Oh my god, that's crazy. That's so crazy to me. What the fuck?
That is nuts, actually. That's something. And I want to put one thing out. I did know how Walking Dead in the comics ended because it was a comic book series first, and it made sense as far as endings go. The zombie apocalypse went on so long that zombies eventually, like, their muscles and stuff deteriorated to the point where they couldn't walk anymore. The zombies. So they just died off. It was like, okay, fair enough. Yeah. But I love the fan theory, which is so far technically could be true, that in this universe, Walter White's meth actually started the apocalypse.
What?
This is a real a real theory, and it has not yet been disproven at all. Okay.
Yeah, I need a lot. I don't know if I want the context because I don't know if this will spoil shit.
It only relates to the blue meth.
Really?
It's basically believed that the blue meth is what caused the outburst of zombies. Because it was like an Easter egg in an episode that you can see Walter White's meth in one of the episodes, but then there was something else that was like, oh my god, it's all true.
Bro, the epic rap battle guys when they made the fucking that one rap battle between fucking what's his name, Rick Grimes and Walter White, crazy pioneers. They knew what was up, bro.
I'm looking at a Reddit post about this right now. Oh, I can't find it right now, but I have read this fucking theory before, and I think this is so fucking. I would love this as canon. I can send you the picture, but it was like an unironic, like real Easter egg to Breaking Bad, and fans took it in this direction.
Okay, I'll see.
You can see his the blue meth in the bag there.
Oh my god! Yeah,
it's there. It's in the show, and it shows up in season 2 of Walter White of Walking Dead. The Walking Dead. Sorry, it's a lot of words I'm saying. So, I don't know. I think I would love if this is canon for no reason other than it's funny. But also, it would kind of ruin the shows. But cool alternate universe of Breaking Bad.
Walking Dead is already ruined. Let it happen.
Let it happen.
Bro.
No, I'm worried about ruining Breaking Bad. How does meth start zombie apocalypse?
Listen, that shit gotta be good. The Zaza.
Hey,
the Zaza is real.
Sorry, I just found the picture. It's like a fan-made Breaking Bad open world game in Unreal Engine 5. I love this. It looks like an official game.
Oh my god.
That looks really good.
I hate the model for Walter White, but I also love it at the same time. It's simultaneously so far from the original, but also so perfect.
It's exactly what they do for a fucking game for some reason.
It is. It really is, though. That's exactly how they model it. Like, just slightly off so it looks uncanny.
Yeah.
And then I love how the game text in this image is like you can see a slight, like, not outline but a highlight around it.
Yeah.
Like they forgot to remove it.
I'll have to take a look at that after. That looks really funny. I really fucking like Breaking Bad. I need to watch El Camino still, but I went and made sure I wanted to watch it in the correct order. And yes, because especially as Better Call Saul is a prequel and a sequel.
It is a sequel as well. What?
It does both, and again, you find out pretty quickly but it does both. Shit. And so I watched Breaking Bad first, then it's Better Call Saul. And I think they want you, like, your fans say you should watch El Camino, I think, between season 5 and season 6 of Better Call Saul.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably just going to finish Better Call Saul, to be honest.
So I heard some people didn't like El Camino, though.
Yeah, people didn't like it as a standalone movie. But I heard that because it finishes up Jesse's character arc, which I will say is something that isn't completely finished in Breaking Bad. Just spoilers, sorry. It's like not finished, and it's kind of not disappointing, but it's like.
Listen, bro. Given the fact that there's a movie about him, I figured. Okay, that's not really much of a spoiler to me, at least. I don't know.
So he got his own movie, and it, like, people were like, "Yeah, it finished up his character arc," and I'm glad they gave him an ending. I don't know what the ending is yet. I haven't watched it. But from what I've been told, it's more like an epilogue to Breaking Bad than its own movie.
All right. So that means it can be enjoyed pretty well if you're watching it with the context of the show.
Yeah, I'm sure. Again, whenever I get to it, at this rate, I'll probably get to it before you. I mean, I'm probably gonna be done Breaking Bad in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Oh,
no
that brings back Better
fucking
Call Saul.
shit. No fucking shit. I'm watching Breaking Bad with someone else. Do you know how hard it is to plan shit as
Dude,
an adult?
it's
bro?
hard enough to watch it alone. Like, I could like watch 2 episodes a day, and I was like, okay, my brain thought too hard. I'm backing out. Can't
Listen,
handle it.
me and my friend are too fucking stupid to think hard. So we binged like almost the entire first season in like one day. Minus the first 2 episodes because we watched those another day, and then
And
we ran out of time.
this is one of the first shows I can remember that did like 40-minute episodes. They're long.
Yeah, they're fucking long, dude. 13 of those, bro.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
So
Like the show's 60 hours long, and then add Better Call Saul onto that.
that
Fuck.
doubles the length and then some. Better Call
Mhm.
Saul is, I think, a longer show given the fact that it has a whole extra season.
Nah, couldn't be, bro.
Couldn't be. So that's Breaking Bad. I mean, we'll talk more about it whenever you get further in. I'm going to probably check like once a week on you.
Ever the weekly Kuba checkup.
Hey, so Kuba, how much further are you in? Because I'm fucking like a great show.
I didn't watch it. My friend was busy.
I mean, your friend's an idiot. I know who he is.
I have no segue into this, but I just thought it was really interesting to me. So, one of the Sonic the Hedgehog's co-creators, Yuji Naka, a very prolific kind of game developer, who also made Balan Dogshit World.
So before you continue, I actually did hear about the story, but I don't know anything about it.
So he did a little bit of white collar crime.
How dare he?
How dare he, right? So what he did was while working for Square Enix, he knew about private information about another title by a different video game company called Aiming. I think it's literally just the word aiming, like
I'm looking
fucking
at it,
shooting
yeah.
shit. Yeah. And knowing this insider information, he purchased 10,000 shares in the company. And that is bad. That is illegal because reasons, and those reasons are that no one else knows that information, so you can kind of manipulate the stock market. Therefore, he is arrested, and yeah.
Yeah, he is currently
prosecutors-
accused on insider trading is the term.
Yeah. Yeah, so prosecutors on Thursday also arrested 2 other former Square Enix employees, although I'm assuming they're not as prolific. And honestly, that's most of the information we have on it. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Stock market manipulation bad, yes, but at least he didn't like fucking kill someone. Like, it's not a horrible thing morally speaking because
I'm
I
not
mean-
really gonna get into the morals of stock market insider trading. To be honest with you, that's
Like,
such
most
a
people don't
weird
care.
area.
yeah, most people don't give a shit. It's kind
Well,
of a niche.
After
There's
Elon
someone
Musk
he's seen-
accidentally, like, he tried to destroy Twitter's fucking bullshit. He tried to destroy Twitter. This is just as a comparison, by threatening to buy them, which tanked their stock, like the Twitter, the stock market. So he
Yeah.
was forced to buy it. That's how serious it is. So you can't just threaten to do that. You have to do it.
No, you got it. Yeah, there's very very weird like gray legal lines with a lot of stock market shit. Like by all means, technically, like the whole Dogecoin shit Elon Musk did, where he was technically manipulating the market by saying shit about it and getting people to purchase it, could in some ways be seen as illegal, depending on how it's viewed. I don't know.
We
the
are
full details
dancing
of
around
it.
the topic, but yeah. That is. Look, at Dogecoin is a weird fucking gray area because we know what he was doing.
Yeah, we all know he was manipulating the stock market essentially by it, but it's hard to fucking prove.
Yeah,
That's
because
the thing.
Bitcoin's this weird, like, so far unfiltered territory.
Exactly.
We can't really. The whole point is that's unregulated, but for some reason, Bitcoin users love when it's regulated. So I don't really know.
Yeah. One thing that pissed me off, I forgot which crypto token it was, but there was this one. This really pissed me off. Like, there was this one lady, I think it was, who was wanted her money like back from some crypto, so like she wanted to convert it, and it was only supposed to be like a handful of dollars, and instead, the company or like the entity responsible for the token gave her like millions of it. If you convert it to like USD, it was millions of it. So she immediately fucking like took that out, put it in another account, and was gonna do whatever the hell she wanted with it. And the company caught her, and I think she did face legal repercussion for it.
Which is, by the way, a load of shit, considering that most cryptos are like a complete fucking scam. Like, we just got through the Paradox scam thing that just happened. I'm not
Oh
gonna
yeah,
go
that,
into
that
too
was a
deep.
big story. Yeah.
Yeah, that was big. FTX just had a thing. Like, we have a bunch of new crypto scams. Like, this is all a load of shit. And they fuck up.
When the corporation or corporate entity fucks up, it's just an oopsie daisy.
But corporations are legally people. If I accidentally sent my
Yeah.
friend $1 million fucking dollars and he didn't send it back, pretty sure he could keep that money. It's kind of hard to fuck that up.
It's very hard to fuck that up. I still think there's a legal gray area with that. I'm not sure if it's true. That
I
you're not
believe
entitled to
that's
your
true.
money back.
As of right now, I'm gonna wait till someone sends me like a legal document that I'm not gonna read. You can send me legal document number 1, and I'd probably just believe you and say, "All right, I was wrong." Don't care enough to fact check. But I feel like if I send someone $1 million and say, "Shit, man, I'm about to send you 18. Can you send like all of that back except for like the $18?" They go, "No." Well, I mean, I went through like multiple safety checks before I sent it to you. Right? Like, there's no way a bank would just. I'm lying. There's no way a bank would just let you completely send money to the wrong person and or an exorbitant amount to said person. Like, there's no way a bank would let you fucking blow your money.
Motherfucker released it, I'm lying, and then went on a whole elaborate explanation of his stuff.
I'm lying by... Well, you make sure people know I'm lying. Because... Listen, it is one thing I learned from being on the internet. As long as I've been on the internet, people are fucking dumb, and they're way dumber than you think they are.
You needed the internet to find that out, bro.
True.
Like, I'm sorry, bro. You fucking dumb.
Oh my god!
You fucking dumb if you know that already,
I'm not
bro.
sure if you were in the call. Well, I probably was, but I was at fucking Popeyes. Okay, I was at Popeyes. Oh no, you weren't. I was talking. This is a person I was talking to. And so I show up at Popeyes. I just want some chicken, all right? I worked that night or whatever. And no, I didn't work that night. No, I was going out with some other guys to a pool hall. And I was like, okay, I want some chicken. Okay? So I show up at Popeyes. I'm running my errands. And I get in line. And normally the line here for this Popeyes is very short. Okay? By short, I mean there's no one in it.
Yeah, there's never a lineup at Popeyes, I swear. It doesn't matter which Popeyes you go into, I swear there is never a lineup.
Never. Because they take your order really quick, and you have to wait for 20 minutes anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm in line, and there's only like 2 people in front of me. But the guy ordering is like this old man and his son, and they don't really speak English super duper well. They're Chinese folk, which again is very common in Canada. And they're not speaking English very well. And this woman in front of me is very annoyed. So this leads me to believe that this has been going on for a while. And they're trying to use a coupon. And at the time, I didn't know what this coupon was, but I found out later. But they're ordering for like another 15 minutes. I literally sat there for like 15 minutes waiting. Like, oh my god. I'd go anywhere else, but I'm craving this right now.
Bro, how many fucking chicken meals are they getting, bro? Like,
They weren't getting much.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, it was a meal for like a family and nothing more.
Yeah, it shouldn't take like at all. What the fuck?
Yeah, and it was really funny because the girl in front of me goes up to the register and she goes, mobile order for like whatever, and okay, you're done. Crazy. That's the thing. Mobile orders. If you have a big order, just do that, or at least call ahead. My sister used to call ahead to Popeyes to order in advance because she knew it would be a big order. If anyone knows that, like, me and my sister have beef, okay? I respect that. That is a bitch move if you have the Popeyes, you don't know what you want, and you order fucking $200 worth of shit, then you try and put coupons on it that don't apply? So, I was waiting for my food. Like, I put my order in, whatever I get. Not super important to the story. I don't want people judging my Popeyes order. Don't.
Man got the mac and cheese and that's it.
Ew, no, what the fuck? Like, if you go to Popeyes and don't get the fries, you're wrong. Their fries are godlike. It's insane.
Popeyes has the best fucking fries out of like any restaurant. I will stand by.
Seriously,
Like,
I go there
fast
just
food
for the
place.
fries. They're that good.
They're so good. Like I get it. They're Cajun fries, so they're like not fries like
I
other
don't care,
fries
they're
are.
fries. They're
But fuck,
good.
it's good. Yeah.
They're goated. So while I'm waiting there, I'm on my phone, and I see the father and his son. They're arguing with a woman. Well, they're arguing with a man. There's a different guy who gives them their food, and the father goes like, "Hey, there's supposed to be another side with this," and the woman who's taking an order goes, "Hold on," stops taking the order and goes over because she's done with this guy's shit, and she goes, "Sir, show me that coupon again," and he shows her. And he, she goes, okay, this is for an upgrade to a side. An upgrade. So if you get, she explains it in great detail. If it is for a medium fry, you will get a large fry. Okay? And this goes on for a bit. He doesn't, like, argue back, because it feels like she is clearly fucking done. She's clearly explained this at least twice before.
I like to imagine that she like used the exact tone of voice you were using right there, like super annoyed.
No, like not verbatim, but pretty damn close. She like rolled her eyes and she was done with this guy. And I was sitting there like, I've dealt with this too, because literally last week, almost the exact same circumstance. Elderly man, at least this guy, he spoke English fairly well. Also, immigrant. Not saying, I'm just putting out there. Similarities are there.
I'm an immigrant. What
yeah, and I've seen you try and order a burrito, Kuba. Well, I haven't seen you, but I've heard you.
you just heard me.
The first episode of this show, if you would go back to that. I get it. The currency is complex.
Bro, too hard. The fuck is loony. Does the people
Actually,
that go to the mental asylum, bro?
The fact that you can buy a burrito leads me to believe it's like an immigrant thing. No.
Go on.
You're
go
white.
on.
You're white. This gets rid of the racism part. So this guy, we have a rule. So if you ever look at like a McDonald's receipt, at the bottom there's like a thing that says like, "Hey, do the survey and you get this coupon or whatever," right? Mm-hmm. The thing is, we email that to you, and the rule is you have to print that off. And the reason for that is because kids. This happens a lot, and it's one of my greatest pleasures, is telling them to fuck off. Because they don't print it, and they show up multiple times per night to use it. And I tell them, like, hey, that needs, like, listen, I'm not doing this because I care about McDonald's or I'm saving them money. I'm doing this because I hate when people try and take advantage of me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make you food unless you can fucking pay for it, dude. Okay.
Yeah, like they try to make you the fool, like the idiot, basically, by doing that shit. Like, you wouldn't fucking realize, right?
So I also have another thing. Like, if you ask me for like a sauce after you pay, like people who do this piss me off. They go, they start paying. They put their card in the machine, and they put the pin in. They go, by the way, can I get sweet and sour sauce? I just go, yeah, you gotta pay for that. If you just said, hey, by the way, sorry, can I please get a sweet and sour sauce? There's a real fucking chance I won't charge you. It's 20 cents. I do not care. But if you try and play me, I'm charging you for it. Don't fucking try it, guys. We're nicer than you think. We don't care about the company. Like, spoilers?
Yeah, but then they fucking, like, try to purposely put you in situations where they think they can scamaz the system.
Yeah. Guys, like, I don't care about McDonald's. It's a part-time job for me, all right? Just if you show up to the window before you pay, you go, hey, sorry, can I get a sweet and sour sauce to add to that? I'll just put in the bag for you. Okay, it's whatever. I don't care. As long as you're not ordering like 20 fucking sauces, because that's embarrassing. All right, you have sauce at home, dude.
Nah, bro, a McDonald's sweet sour hit did.
No, okay, I understand if it's habanero, but I still have to charge for that. Regardless, this guy comes in, he has the coupon. It's like for a free fucking combo, or like half off combo or something. It's in his email, and I said to him, "Hey, dude, listen, sorry, we have to charge." And this is at the front counter. This isn't like at the drive-thru. We're still open front counter for an hour or two when I come in. And I go, listen, dude, sorry. I can't accept that. I need the actual coupon in hand. Okay? You need to print it off. There's cutout lines around the coupon in the email. You just cut on those. Okay? It's not complicated. And he goes, oh, but there's a code there. I'm like, that's not a real code. That's not something I can scan. That's like an ID. Okay? To make sure we don't do the same one twice. So I can't scan that. That's not a real scanning thing. Okay? I can't accept that. And this guy, he called his wife in.
His wife?
His
Nah,
wife.
hell no. He got the wifey?
Yeah, he got the
wifey on board?
And she comes in, she starts bitching at me. And she's like, listen, we did this before. I'm like, so you used that coupon before? Is what you're telling me. You did this before, you used that coupon. And she goes, well, the manager said we could do that. I'm like, what manager? I'm not fucking backing down right now, dude. I was so done. They could not name the fucking manager.
Bro, I hate people like that.
I'm like, you're trying to fucking play me right now? I'm not having it. If you, I would do not give that much of a fuck about that coupon. All I care about now is inconveniencing you. Okay?
It's a matter of principle. You try to lie to me, fuck with me, to get something out of me, fuck no, right?
So this argument goes on for I don't know, 2 minutes. And I get an order on my headset, because I also have to do that. And I go, listen, hold on, I'll get a manager for you. So I go over to the current manager, and I explain to her the situation, and I go take my order. I take a look over, and she is not fucking budging on it either. Not at all. This is guys, we're not fucking doing this, all right? Rule of thumb, if you have a coupon in your fucking email, and we don't care if it's in color, if it has those little dots around it that are meant for cutting, print it. End of discussion. We're not accepting it. I don't care. Okay? Well, at least I won't. I'll tell you that much right now. On overnight, we don't accept that. We don't care.
He do not care.
We are a matter of principle. People try and fucking screw me all over all the time. It's insane.
No, definitely, because they think they can just easily fucking schmozzle you in different ways. Oh, if I do this, then what's he gonna do? He's gonna have to give me that free sauce.
Here's the funny one. So we have, you can ask for a cup of water at McDonald's drive-thru, but it got so bad that I just started. This is what I do now. It used to be you had to pay for something for a cup of water. Now, for a time being, I stopped doing that because I didn't care enough. Okay, as long as I get your order done fast, it's whatever. But people started abusing it. They went can I get 4 cups of water? And I went, okay, well, fuck. So I had to reintroduce the rule.
Water?
4 cups, because I could only do smalls. And I stuck to that rule. I could only do smalls. So they go, okay, well, in that case, I get 3 cups of water. And I went, there's gas stations, right? Jesus. We're not the only place open right now. So I introduced a rule, but we changed it up. Me and one of the other managers on overnight talked about it. And we're like, okay, it's officially you have to spend $1 and then you can get a free cup of water with it. So for each dollar you spend, you get a free cup of water.
So hypothetically, if I got a Big Mac meal...
That's 11 cups of water, dude, if you really want them. It's not my problem where you put them. I don't have to give you a tray either. I can say we're out. I can lie. That's legal play.
Lying's legal? What?
Lying is legal, believe it or not. Crazy thoughts. Point is, don't fucking try and mess with your minimum wage workers, because when we get the opportunity to fight back, we'll fucking take it, dude. We will jump at the opportunity.
I'm sorry, bro. We're working for the bare minimum that is possible in this country, and you think we give enough of a shit that we're gonna be all smiles and rainbows if you take us off?
If they could fire me, they would have by now. I can do whatever the fuck I want to your food. You can complain, and they would not give a shit. That's good news, though, because I don't do shit to your food. Don't push me, though.
Motherfucker really said cry about it. I'll come in your food, bro.
I would not. That is far. You'd have to be literally Hitler to make me do that.
You'd come in Hitler's food, bro.
The worst I've done is like someone would come up and they'd like try and fool me. I know when you say no salt, I know what you really want. So what I do is like, yeah, fine, I'll make you your fresh fries, but I'm gonna put double salt on them. Then you
King.
know that I know. Okay.
King shit. Admittedly, more salt tastes better on fries. I'm
It
gonna
does.
say it. Doesn't matter if it's double.
But the people there was one guy who came up to me, he's like, "Hey, guy, I got medium fries, no salt or whatever." I said, "Sure, fine, whatever." Then he said, "And can you throw 4 salt packets on the side of that?" And I just said to him, "Dude, do you want me to just make them fresh? Because you can just ask. Like we do that. That is real. If you ask for fresh food at McDonald's, they will do it."
Nah, he got to use the cheat code. He got to use the cheat.
Like you
hack,
think you're
everyone
hot
knows.
shit ordering fucking no salt, dumbass? We know. We do it too. It's baffling.
Yeah.
It's baffling.
Customers, bro. I hate people who fucking always have double meanings to the shit they're trying to do. Like, they're trying to schmaz. No honesty.
Schmaz?
No honesty in North American society, you
There
know?
isn't.
Doesn't exist.
Well, I don't. I just hate it when they're trying to play me like they don't think I'm smart enough to know like to see through their games. That's
Yeah.
what gets me. I don't care about anything else. You're just being an idiot, okay? And I'll make you look like an idiot. I'm here for the next 8 hours. All right, you got nothing going on, do you? I'll play this game. That's my vent. That is my genuine rant. Because this has happened. This has happened a lot in the past few days.
Specifically the last few days.
Well, like the last few shifts I've worked, so like past 2 weeks or so. Especially yesterday, I got in a lot of arguments about people who want hash browns at like, I don't know, like 1 a.m.
I'm sorry, does 1 a.m. sound like regular breakfast hours to you?
It just got me because people don't. No, okay, I don't mind if you ask your hash brown. You assume that we're on the breakfast menu because I understand that can be confusing. But I only get confused when you ask for like very clearly lunch only items and then go to breakfast. Well, they go, can I get 10-piece chicken nuggets and 2 hash browns? Since when have we ever sold those 2 items together? What the fuck are you on about? And then it makes it worse when people try and actually tell me that they have gotten that before. And I go, no, you haven't. I can promise you it's 1 fucking a.m. We have never made hash browns this early.
Bro, again, with the fucking lying customers. Always, bro.
So I always ask them what manager they spoke to. That's the easiest way to get rid of it. Because I know these guys don't have the balls to go to head management and try and argue it. Because they'll go, I talked to manager Glup Shitto, and he did this. And the head management will go, who the fuck is Glup Shitto? Who in God's name?
I'm sorry. I'm more curious as to how you thought of the name Glup Shitto.
It's a Star Wars joke.
Is it?
I think it started as a Marvel joke. But now it's like a Star Wars thing. It was like,
of course, the Marvel.
yeah, it was like at the end of every Marvel movie when Glup Shitto shows up and goes, hey, I'm Glup Shitto. And suddenly you're excited for the next movie. Like, it's not a real character or anything, but it's just a running gag. It's like the post-credit scene of every Marvel movie, and they show a new character. His name is Glup Shitto, and that now you know that the next movie is Glup Shitto, and you should be excited.
Oh, so it's like motherfucking Graggle Simpson.
It's kind of like Graggle Simpson, except like we don't even try and make him real. He has no design. He is who exactly you want him to be. But it's like a Star Wars thing now. Yeah, because it was like a joke about cameos. Because like if you watched Solo, Darth Maul showed up for some reason. It was a cameo.
Oh, okay.
So it was like Star Wars fans when Glup Shitto shows up. It was like, who cares?
Glup Shitto movie, bro.
I'd watch it. To be honest, I'd watch it.
I just don't watch anything. I just don't watch anything Marvel or Star Wars related anymore, bro. I just cannot give a shit. You hardly watch shit anymore. Though. I know because I have better ways to spend my time.
He doesn't.
I do not, but I'm going to pretend I do. So I
you
appear
played
more
Sonic
respectable.
Frontiers.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I got two more things I want to talk about before I get the Doyle's drink of the day, which is like 5 minutes. One, Broforce is getting an update. What the fuck? Yeah, it's getting an update.
Which game? Sorry,
Broforce.
What? Why?
It's getting I don't know. It's getting an update called Broforce Forever. It got like I saw it appeared and recommended from Devolver Digital's official channel.
So this is an update, not a new game, correct?
This is an update. They clarified it. It's showing up in early 2023. I do not know what it entails. New missions, new characters, I assume. I don't know what else to be.
But like, this game came out in 2015.
Hey man, I don't fucking get it either.
I'm sorry, you're telling me they've been developing an update for this game for what, like 8 years?
I highly doubt that. I think they just got bored. That's crazy to me, the Broforce getting update, because this game was actually really fun.
It was fun. I played in co-op with my girlfriend at the time.
Oh, I wish I played in co-op.
Time. It's so fun in co-op. It's kind of fun when you're playing with someone who hardly plays video games, because then you kind of have to help lead them through it as well.
I mean, it's a pretty simple fucking game.
Yeah, but like my ex sucked at video games. I can't overstate how bad she was at video games.
Okay, well, not... All right, the last thing I want to talk about is Pokemon Scarlet and Violet sucking dick. Anyone who even tries to defend Game Freak now is an embarrassment. For the love of God, stop sucking companies' dicks when they release unfinished games. Because this is it.
Listen, all I'm going to say is Pokemon is the only franchise that is consistently of lower quality than Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yes, I agree wholeheartedly. I can't believe we went like 5 fucking generations of games. And these guys consistently make shittier games than Sonic.
Yeah,
like,
it's insane.
This should not be acceptable, and we need to stop treating them like a good company. Like, I am not gonna... I think anyone... Okay. Nintendo has been very polite in refunding copies of this game right now, their support. I would wholeheartedly recommend doing that if you want better Pokemon games in the future. Okay? Because this is not acceptable, the release this game is. This is the worst fucking Pokemon release in history. Even worse than Sword and Shield.
Worse than Sword and Shield. Oh my goodness gracious.
Which was worse than Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and so forth and so on. This is unacceptable, and this is a fucking tragedy. We have a friend. If you check, I'm not sure if you're in that Discord chat. It's not the group chat one that you're thinking of. And he actually... Oh,
it's I think I know which one you're talking about.
He bit the bullet and bought the game. And he tried to defend it at first, and he just regretted it. He did not like this game.
No way. Him?
He has...
It's the person I'm thinking of,
yes,
right?
Yes, I believe so. Listen, this guy, one of my best friends, but I'll tell you right now, like, in my humble opinion, I've said this to him before in the past, he will dick ride popular games. This man tried to defend Assassin's Creed Odyssey. He tried to defend Sword and Shield. He's like the devil's advocate. He is the devil's advocate. Like, the devil. This is Saul fucking Goodman right here, okay? With none of the charm.
With none of the wit and charisma, bro.
With none of the wit. No, but even this broke him. Alright? This guy defended Sword and Shield to the point where I said, fine, okay, you enjoy you. This broke him, though. And if I'm reading the chats right now, it was like 3 days ago when someone released a skip. That you could skip the entire first, like, 3 areas of the game with a glitch. That was found pretty much immediately, by the way. And
oh my god.
He goes, God, I regret not waiting a few weeks. I watched some previews and the game seemed fine, so I figured I'd power through and replay the story when fixed. But I just straight up find it it's nauseating to play. And earlier in the chat, he defended, loosely defended. Okay, I'm not gonna say he like jumped. He's like, how dare you say that this is bad? He's like, yeah, the game starts lagging after about 15 minutes of gameplay. But you just need to restart the game if it works again.
Oh, yeah.
That's never a fucking excuse!
Oh no, man! The game stops working after a couple minutes, but if you just reboot it, it'll be all good again. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Fucking me writing, holy dude. Like, I'm sorry, even disregarding performance issues, I wholeheartedly still stand by, and I say this for every recent Pokemon release over the past couple of years. I'm not one that needs incredible like actual fucking not Picasso, that's back Van Gogh painting level of graphics. I don't need something gorgeous to keep me interested. But fucking Pokemon consistently is one of the most disgusting looking franchises I've ever seen. Maybe that's a bit extreme to say,
No,
but I
ever since they
genuinely
went
think
3D, it got gross. I hate
yeah,
that like Typhlosion does not have his flames on his back. I hate how desaturated all the Pokemon are. I hate it. It's gross.
yes,
It looks terrible. This is a
yes.
sin.
The saturation is awful. You're so right. It's a big
No one
complaint.
talks about it. I am
Yeah.
fucking colorblind and I brought it up.
The,
That is
the worst thing-
embarrassing.
Yes, it's terrible. They're genuinely bad. I pity any art director that works on Pokemon because holy shit. And the worst thing, the most egregious thing in my opinion, that no one ever brings up is the people designs. I don't care that they have fucking goofy ass fits. I can accept that.
It's
Make
anime,
the world
sure.
a bit weird. Yeah. But the actual core way they look, their genetic makeup, the way they are, awful, bro. Commit genocide on them, bro. They're disgusting. They're
Okay.
not good.
Well, I'll put
The
them in
people-
there. I need to chime in because this is way more egregious than what you're saying right now. Apparently,
Okay, go for it.
Ed Sheeran is in Pokemon right now. There is an Ed Sheeran song in the game.
What?
This is, I think it's like the end credit song.
Hold on. I'm looking this up
Yeah,
right
you can listen to
now.
it. I can't, but I'll listen to it after the stream, after the episode.
Wait a minute. I think I've seen this before. Hold on. No fucking
It's called
way.
Celestial, I think. I'm sorry. This is real. Ed Sheeran in Pokemon.
I am flabbergasted. I'm
And-
actually flabbergasted.
The reason I bring this up is because modding, I think, I don't know what website that's on. Nexus, I assume. It doesn't look like it, but I don't know what website it's on. But the first mod made for this game is to remove Ed Sheeran. Which, first of
funny.
all, I completely wholeheartedly agree with. And second, God, I can't believe they put Ed Sheeran in this game. How out of touch are you?
Think about the amount of money they had to spend.
The budget that went to making the game instead went to getting Ed Sheeran to sing the credits song.
So that's why the ads with the 3D art looked so shit. That's why they looked so low res. This makes so much sense now. You know the ads I'm talking about, right?
You know, no, you're right. And I'm
like
just
the
say right now that if anyone does not refund this game, you are supporting this. Okay, you are supporting. This is what you believe Pokemon should be. You don't care that you can't play the game. You don't care that it gives you a headache to play it. This is Pokemon. It's Ed Sheeran. It is a fucking slideshow. It is dog shit. This is Pokemon, baby. Terrible franchise. Absolutely terrible.
The word I call me a Mr. Pisses Off massive fan bases, but I genuinely think it's the worst video game franchise that exists right
I'm sorry.
now.
Did you hear anything I just said?
Oh no, I know you're gonna agree with me.
Oh, I agree wholeheartedly, but I'm just saying, do you think I didn't just piss people off?
Fair
They
enough,
released
fair
a
enough.
game. This happens every fucking generation. One of the legendaries looks like a dick.
But this time, I swear, this time it's like not even
No,
like an
it's real.
excusable
It
degree.
does look like a cock and balls. It's seriously, the Violet Legendary, when it's flying, is a cock and balls. I
Yes.
fucking promise you that. This game sucks. This game is terrible. But people are going to buy it anyways because people can't make up their own fucking minds anymore. And everybody likes buying half-baked shit and defending it instead of admitting that they just spent $80 on garbage and refunding it.
Admittedly, I do have to chalk up at least a segment of sales to parents just seeing Pokemon and buying it for their kids,
Yeah,
and that's
no
unavoidable.
matter what, it's gonna get those sales. But it's like I know
Yeah,
damn well all my grown ass man friends bought this game.
I know damn well that's true, and I'm still disappointed in them.
It's one of those things where like it sounded good on paper, but like, come on, guys, we all saw this coming from a mile away. Don't. Why are we surprised?
Oh, new Pokemon games coming out. Oh, it's gonna be dog shit, isn't it? Yeah.
The
fuck
only
this
glitch
thing.
I saw that was kind of cool was that if you plug in two controllers and you hold forward on both of them, your character runs twice as fast.
Wait, that's sick. That's
That's a
actually
real
sick.
glitch,
Really
and I
sick.
honestly, if I was smart enough, I'd add that to Joho. That's an in joke
that's-
for me and Coob.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. That's an in
Fuck
joke.
that robot. Fuck the robot boss fight, bro.
No,
Fuck
I thought
that
you suck.
shit.
All right, those are good days.
Not my fault, you can't
No, we're not
program
talking about the goddamn
no,
robot on
no,
the podcast,
no,
Coob.
No, this man does not know how to program. He does not.
Listen, it was a fucking bitch, dude. I added 2 new difficulty modes in one day, and one of them was completely different from the main story. Okay?
Yeah, and
Shit
it was
happens.
broken. And it was broken.
One
Motherfucker.
One fight.
Go drink your fucking alcohol.
Drinking my fucking alcohol.
Copium.
That's what that actually. Funny enough, today we're reviewing copium. My favorite alcohol. All right, no, we actually got one of the alcohol. Well, one of the whiskeys that was
One of the alcohol.
one of the
of all
alcohol of all
time.
time. One of the whiskeys I drank in the cut episodes. We're finishing all the cut episode stuff up now, so I can move on to new stuff. So I think next week we have 2 more drinks I drank in cut episodes. One of which I was supposed to review today, but I couldn't fucking find it. I need a new bottle anyways to give me a more fair review. Excuses.
That sounds. Yeah, big.
No, but
excuse, bro.
unironically, it actually would taste better. And you're gonna hear that today, actually, because I have a fucking huge bottle of Jack Daniels right here. It is huge. This is a size bigger than the size I would normally buy, which is the normal like 365 or whatever milliliters.
All right.
I'm looking for the actual size of this. Christ, I can't find it. It says it in bolded here, but I can't really read that with the lighting I have right now. Point is, this is gonna cost you $60, probably.
Gee, so it's like what about? How many milliliters is it? Since it's double the size of the one you usually get, like
Yeah,
700
let me
ish
just pull up a
milliliter.
fact check on this, because normally Jack Daniels is about $36 for the normal size I get.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look at other sizes. Oh, okay, this is 50. The one I have here is about $50.
$50, and it's like how many
51.45.
milliliters?
Milliliters. 1 second. 1140.
Oh shit!
Okay, to be fair,
Okay.
that's kind of hyperbole. The one I have here, I just found it. It's 1136. If you're that crazy, or at the very least, that's what it has made into the bottle. Yeah, I'm feeling braille right now, guys. But yeah, it's 1140, give or take.
Oh no, my 4 milliliters.
And you freak out about that, you're an idiot. That's literally less than a shot. So yeah, this is about $50. I got this just to last me a long time because my opinion on Jack Daniels is this: it is the simplest whiskey. Everyone fucking knows it. Okay, you're not freaking anybody out with it. So hold on, let me do a taste test here. This is a really big bottle though. It's actually kind of like, it's to the point where like I can drink out of it, but if there's any bigger than this, it'd be a bitch to drink out of, because it's a square bottle instead of like a round bottle like most drinks. Which, granted, makes it look really cool on a shelf. I don't know what it is with the whiskey in doing that, but whiskey bottles are a lot cooler than other bottles.
They're drip as fuck, dude. They really are, though.
Alright, sniff test. Again, actually kind of reminds me of Smirnoff. I definitely smell like alcohol wipes in there. Compared to most drinks on the show, the alcohol is very present. I can smell
President?
it. I meant present, but you know what I meant.
Motherfucker said president.
The alcohol is president. I voted for it.
Jack Daniels got my vote, bro.
To be fair, if a bottle of
President
Jack
Daniels.
Daniels ran against Trump, it'd probably win.
Orange
That is a
versus orange, bro.
bold statement. But yeah, the alcohol is very present compared to something like Crown Royal. So, bombs up.
Huh.
Oh god, okay. Roll up.
Man, I had to process that for
I am
real, for
processing
real.
it. Okay. Similarly, okay. It kind of reminds me of Smirnoff and Absolute. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's in that ballpark.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason it's just I really taste the alcohol. Now this is also probably because this is a fairly old bottle I've had here for a long time now. So it's sitting here in what I would assume are regular conditions. I don't know exactly the temperature of this room, but imagine it's in fairly good condition. But it's really not the greatest taste I've ever had in my life. In fact, I think that's gonna go in the bottom. I think it's worse than Gretzky, so it's going the bottom of B. And actually, let me pull up the thing here. It's going at the bottom of B here, but quite possibly. Oh, actually, let me fix the goddamn. Oh, well, she can't do that. Let me just zoom out. Okay, there we go. Here, everybody. Woo, this is the best you're getting right now. Okay.
Wahoo!
Cuba can't see it. This is going at the
I
bottom
cannot,
of
I'm
B.
just imagining it.
But in the future, given other drinks, I could definitely see this going to C. It's not like it's okay. Well, it is pretty shit. I would recommend Crown Royal any day of the week. As of right now, I really taste the whiskey. I think it's good for shots. I think the bottle is pretty good. It's fairly cheap for the price too. Like I got a lot here. I'm not going to finish anytime soon. Okay. But there's no real reason to go back to it, right? It doesn't taste particularly good. It's strong, which is why you'd want a whiskey, but it doesn't taste really good for a whiskey. Kind of felt like I was guzzling lead.
Damn.
Which is a shame, because this
Fucking
used to be
roasted.
a really likable drink for me. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, so what changed?
I don't really know. I think I just tasted better. Given the context of the show, I've tasted better drinks. In terms of whiskey, the other whiskey I was going to review today is fucking badass. But I imagine if I tasted it under similar conditions that I tasted this one, it probably sucked too, to be honest. But even then, I've tasted Jack Daniels before. This isn't too far off. Really, it's just a matter of having better things in your system. Just tasting better things.
Oh, okay, so the relativism really hits you.
Exactly, right? But I think for like a beginner drinker, like this is up there. Because it tastes shit, you'll appreciate the other things more. One of our friends, Jack Daniels, is actually his favorite whiskey. Like
So, in your opinion, he has pretty mid tastes?
In my opinion, I think you should try Gentleman Jack.
Okay,
Put the
okay,
Giga Chat
damn.
theme over that, and imagine me turning my head away.
I don't get that, but I bet it goes hard.
The Giga Chat theme.
No, I get the
Okay,
Giga
okay,
Chat
yeah.
theme. I don't get the fucking...
Well, Gentleman Jack is
that
made
is
by
good.
Jack Daniels, but it's like better.
Uh,
It's made by the same
he's a
distillery.
gentleman.
It's for
He's a
gentlemen. But Jack Daniels
Okay,
fine. Like I wouldn't. It's not like terrible. I wouldn't like crucify you. I would have a shot of it at a party. I just wouldn't like bring it myself. I don't think. So you know what? Actually, I probably will. Let me bring that back. I actually will put that to bottom of C. Possible with moving up to bottom of B in the future.
No
Yeah.
fucking way. That's crazy.
I actually did it. I decided. I was like, I thought about more. If I wouldn't bring this to a party, I would. I just realized I forgot to put Jägermeister on the list. I'll do that for next week.
Oh, hell no. Where's the professionalism gone?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Fuck you. Jägermeister goes up at like the top of A, by the way. It's really fucking good. Only thing holding it back is the lack of alcohol in it.
Anthony sure wouldn't agree with you.
Because he had a fucking Jaeger bomb, and he can't handle those. Next time he's on the show, I'll make a Jaeger bomb. I'll try anyways.
Yo, he's gonna commit acts of terrorism. That's totally what that means.
That's not what that means. No Russian, baby! All right, Cuba, any last thoughts here? My dog's barking. Can you please figure it out?
No, sorry, I'm thinking.
Okay. My dogs are freaking out at something, so I'd appreciate if you figure it out.
Ah, I forgot to clean the dishes.
Oh, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, that was White Guy's podcast for today. Cuba's going to clean his dishes. I'm going to shut my dogs up.
Those dishes are gonna be as white as the white guys. We're very white.
Cuba, Jesus Christ.
It's not a race thing.
It's a race. You made that a race thing.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the show for this week. Tune in next week where we'll find out if Qatar did more war crimes. Or Ukraine or Russia.
All of the above. Bye.
Probably.